Good morning, class. Hello, what is the answer of question number 1? Anyone solved or tried to solve the question? Hello, I have given you one question in residential status. What one? Hello, I want reply from you. Anyone solve the question or not? Sir, I am giving you 5 minutes time. Chalo, solve the question and write down the answer in chat box. Are you solving the sum? Online students. Rohin Banu, Amruta, Srina, Nishtha. Okay. Okay. चलो, रेसिडेंट और नॉन रेसिडेंट. Some of you are saying resident and some of you are saying non-resident. What about online? Students, basic condition satisfies or not? Okay, okay. Yes, Amruta, your answer is correct. Resident. But what about additional condition? Resident and ordinarily resident, or resident but not ordinarily resident? So offline students have given the correct answer. Almost all the students have given the correct answer. The correct answer is resident, but not ordinarily resident. So let's discuss the question. Here, first of all, determine the residential status of Miss Nicole Kidman, an Australian actress, for assessment year 1920 from the following information about her stay in India. Okay, so foreign national came to India for number of days. From the passport, we have gathered following details. So let's first of all, this type of question, if asked in exam, you are supposed to calculate number of days for all the previous year. You are supposed to calculate number of days for all the previous year. Let's start one by one. Previous year 1819. How to solve this question quickly? First of all, you have to identify the number of days. Okay, this is the way to identify the number to solve the question rapidly. Up to 10, 11. Now, number of days. First of all, 3rd May. 3rd May means number of days for May month 1 and 2. Total number of days in May 31. 31 minus 2, 29. So 29 plus June, July and August. So June 30, July 31 and August 12 days. So total number of days 102, correct? Now, sorry? Yes, so in previous year it is for 102 days. Now, assessment year 1920. Now, 1718. 23rd July. So in July 31 days. 31 minus 29. Sorry, 22. So it will be 9 days for July. And August 11 days. So number of days will be 20. Clear? આવે છે? Now, 1617. 9th July. So in 1617, it is 2017. Okay, so it is not leap year. It's not leap year. So 28 days in February. So 28 minus 8, 20. So 20 plus in March 26. It is 46 days. Clear? Now quick. 8 February. February 30 days. 30 minus 7, 23. So 23. Then October, November, December, January, February, and March 26. 200. 200. 15, 16, 30, 23, 31, October, November, December, January, February, and March. Okay, now in this, it is leap year, 15, 16, 201. 15, 16, it means 1st April 2015 to 31st March 2016. Leap year क्या क्या है? 2000, 2004, 2008, 2012, 2016, and 2020. So it is 2016 that falls in this criteria. So it is 29 days. Clear? How 29? चलो आ राखू जो त्यारे. Now next 14-15. 17th May to 30th September. So May એટલે કે 31 minus 16, 15 plus June, July, August, September 30, 137. Now 13, 14, 3rd May to 12th August, 102, same as before. Now in this type of questions, majority the time period will be same for 2-3 days. Look, 18-19, 13-14, 12-13, 10-11-12 and 10-11 all have 102 days. Answer. Now you are not supposed to calculate for all the days, all the years. Clear? Now first basic condition. Condition number 1. Section number, anyone can tell me? 6 subsection 1. Very good. Now 182 days or more. Whether he is satisfying? Sir, where to take here? 102 days. It is less than 182 days. So not satisfied. Done. Now condition number 2. 60 days or more in previous year. So previous year is 18-19. 60 days or more? Yes, answer. So okay, done. Now 365 days in preceding 4 years. So if you do the total, 20 plus 46 plus 201 plus 137, it is 404. 404. So you have to write down that condition number 2 satisfied. So now Miss Nicole is resident previous year 2018-19 or assessment year 19-20. Clear? You have to write down the conditions. Okay, condition number 1, 2. I am not writing over here. That doesn't mean you are not supposed to write down in exam. Okay. Now additional condition. Online students, is it clear or not? How she is resident? Is it clear or not? Yes, sir. Online. Chalo, Mayank. Done. Rohin Banu, Amruta, Srina, Nishtha. Now it will take hardly 5 minutes if you can count the number of days. Now basic condition completed. Additional. Section 6, subsection 6. Condition number 1. First of all, we will check for 730 days. Why? Because it is very easy and it is very fast. So 730 days or more in preceding 7 years preceding to the previous. If you count this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total number of days are 710. Use your calculator. If you calculate, let me calculate over here also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 710. It is less than 730 days. So simply, if any condition doesn't satisfy in section 6, subsection 6, then person will be resident but not ordinarily resident. So simply write down condition number 1, not satisfied, 730 or more. in preceding 7 years. I am not writing full condition, okay? So, Miss Nicole, should I suppose to calculate additional condition 2? No, why? We are not supposed to calculate this, okay? Now, ordinarily resident. For previous year, 1920, full 8 marks. It depends upon your practice. It will complete in 5 minutes. It takes hardly 5 minutes. But you have to practice more and more. Hello, answer, it is clear or not? Let me show you the answer given in module. Chale. One or out of 8 you will get 6 to 7 marks. Nana, if you have doubt, then please tell me. Is there any doubt? Joe, answer. The residential status of Miss Nicole Kidman, a foreign national, would be determined in following manner. Look, previous year and number of days counted. Now, Miss Nicole Kidman is said to be resident if she satisfies any one condition. Condition number 1, has been in India during the previous year for 182 days or more, or 60 days or more in previous year and 365 days or more in preceding 4 years preceding to the previous year. Next slide. Miss Nicole Kidman stays in India during previous year 1819 is less than 182 days. You are supposed to write down the answer like this. Okay? This is your past examination question, ICAI. However, her stay in India during the previous year 1819 is 102 days, which exceeds 60 days. And her stay in India during the previous year prior to previous year 1819 is 404. How? 20 plus 46 plus 201 plus 137. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. Done? Now, hence, she is resident in India. Now, further, Miss Nicole Kidman would be resident but not ordinarily resident in India during the previous year 1819 if she satisfies 2 conditions. Go. Each condition which given in your module, same, it is written over here. Has been non-resident in 9 out of 10 previous year preceding to relevant previous year, or has during the 7th previous year immediately preceding the relevant previous year has been in India for less than 730 days. Now in answer, if you are following ICI module, it is given like this. If she doesn't satisfy both the conditions, she would be resident and ordinarily resident. But in our case, if she satisfies both the conditions, she will be resident and ordinarily resident. But which one? 2 years resident out of 10 previous years preceding to previous year. And 730 days or more in preceding 7 previous year preceding to previous year. Done? So let's begin with, so can you upload these slides? Yes, I will upload these slides. Okay. And I want to ask you whether video is showing or not, video link. I have uploaded yesterday. Yes. In income tax only. For income tax only, I have uploaded all the link. Yes. So for those who have paid the fees, it will be showing. Yes. So Srina says it's showing. Done? Okay. I will upload for AS also. I think uploaded, or I will upload by today. For those who have paid the fees, it will be showing. I think 5 students are there. Okay, that's not my fault. Okay. Now, so let's begin with HUF. residential status of HUF. It's now very easy. Why? Because you have learned for individual. It's now very easy. An HUF would be resident in India if control and management of its affairs. Please write down this word. Control and management of its affairs is situated wholly and partly in India. Wholly or partly in India. Okay. Now, sir, what is the meaning of control and management? That we will discuss. What is the meaning of control and management? But it is to be done from India, either fully or partly. Non-resident. If the control and management is situated wholly outside India, then it is non-resident. Okay. If it is fully or partly from India, then it is resident. HUF will be resident, otherwise non-resident. Now, meaning of the term control and management. Sir, what is control and management? First point. The expression control and management refers to, under section 6, the central control and management, and not to carry on day-to-day business by servants and employees. It means the decision making will be done from India only. Okay, it's not like that day-to-day activities is done in India, but the CEO, CFO, promoters are outside India. They are maintaining the business, managing the business from outside India, but day-to-day activity is being done in India. It's not like that. Day-to-day activity nahi. Control and management should be in India. Operational activities are done from India? No. We are supposed to look for strategic decision making. Okay. Next, the business may be done from outside India. Business may be done from outside India. Please read with me, okay? And yet, its control and management may be wholly within India. For example, Tata Consultancy. Okay? There are so many branches outside India, but the business is being done from India. Okay? So, control and management is from India. Okay? But right now we are talking about HUF. Okay? Yes. If the control and management is from outside India, for example, the main person of HUF is Karta. If Karta is making decision from outside India, then it is non-resident. Main activity क्या देता है? For example, me, I have my HUF, double SIM and HUF. Okay, I am doing plastic manufacturing business. I am resident of Australia, but my business is being done from India. So there is a factory in India, double SIM HUF. Workers are working in India, but I am taking decision from Australia. So that HUF will be non-resident. Though the work is being done from India, that HUF will be non-resident. Then it is resident. If they are taking the decision from India, then it is resident. But if they are not from India, they are from outside India, then it is not. Look, that's why it is written. The central control. Central control means core activity. Main power koni paase hai. Central control and management is from India, then it is resident. Otherwise, it is non-resident. Done. Now, the business may be done from outside India. It may be or may not be in India. Business may be outside India, yet its control and management may be wholly within India. Therefore, control and management of business is said to be situated at a place where the head and the brain of the adventure is situated. Look, the wordings. Head and brain is situated. Karta. Done? Now, the place of control may be different from the usual place of running the business. Place of business or place of decision making activities may be different. Okay? Place of business are done in India, but I am in Australia. I am taking decision from my resident in Australia. So, place of business and place of decision will be different. That is what written. Place of running the business and place of control may or may not be same. And sometimes even the registered office of the SSC, it may be different. Now, this is because the control and management of the business need not necessarily be done from the place of business or from registered office. Clear? But control and management do imply the functioning of controlling and directing power at a particular place with some degree of performance. Now, sir, we understood what is the meaning of control and management. Karta is from outside India. He is making the decision, but business is in India. But, sir, what about if Karta is from India? Karta is within India, then resident. Basic condition is simply control and management partly or wholly within India or not. If yes, then resident, otherwise non-resident. Basic condition satisfied. Now, additional condition. First of all, basic condition clear? Done? Now, additional condition. When HUF will be considered to be resident and ordinarily resident, or resident but not ordinarily resident. Simple. If Karta of the resident HUF, Karta of resident HUF means now we know the decisions are taken from India. So, resident HUF, wholly or partly, resident HUF or not, resident HUF. Now, if decisions are making or done from India, then it is resident HUF. Now, we have to check for Karta, whether the Karta satisfy both the conditions. Both the conditions. Condition number 1, same condition. 730 days or more within India. It stays in India in preceding to the previous year. 7 years preceding to the previous year. Or he must be resident in India for 2 previous years preceding to the previous. We have to check for Karta. If Karta satisfy both the conditions, then HUF is said to be resident and ordinarily resident. Otherwise resident but not ordinarily resident. Very simple. And if you want to remember the additional condition of individual, then you may remember these two, because both are same. You have to remove the name of Karta and you have to write down individual. All will be same. Okay. I insist to remember these two. Okay. And not the earlier given in individuals, because it is very hard. So this is all about HUF. જો તમને individuals ની આવડે, then it is very easy. ચલો, online students, are you getting this? I insist to remember these two conditions for individuals also, okay? Additional condition. You have to just remove the name of Karta and write down individual. Individual should be resident for at least 2 previous years and out of 10, and resident during 7 previous year immediately preceding previous year should be in India for 730 days. Both are same. Additional condition are same in both the situation. Is in whether for individual or whether for HUF. Done? Chalo, so give me the answer of illustration number 4. Try to solve illustration number 4 and give me the answer. It is for both, okay? Individual and HUF, both. You are supposed to calculate for both individual and HUF. Hello, all of you. Tricky question. Krutik. Joy. Devans. Joy क्या? Devans. Hello, online students. What is the answer? You are supposed to take the printout, okay? All the modules. I will upload this module also, and it is already there in ICI module, though I will share it. You are supposed to take. I will upload PPT. After completion of this module, okay? चलो बधाने આવી ગયો આન્સર ડન કૃતિક ઈશાન સોરી ઈશાન it's very simple look चलो online students okay I got one reply okay it's correct Mr. E is resident now okay I got okay he is resident as he stayed more than 180 okay not ordinarily resident since visited after 5th very good okay Amruta your answer is correct Nishta it's also correct but you have written for resident only what about additional condition and Mayank Rohin Banu Srina Himant what about you Look, chalo, let me solve the question. First of all, business of HUF is transacted from Australia. Case khatam. Business is transacted from Australia. Now, and all the policy decisions are taken there. From one line, you will be able to solve the question. For HUF, it is non-resident. HUF is non-resident. Why? Because decisions are taken from Australia. So HUF is non-resident, so no need to calculate additional condition. Done? Now, Karta Mr. E is Karta of HUF, who was born in Kolkata. Okay, visits India during previous year 2021 after 15 days, 15 years. 15 year means from before 15 years he was in India, and after 15 years he came to India. Now he comes to India on 1st April 2020 and leaves for Australia on 1st December 2020. So if you calculate from 1st April to 1st December, it will be 245. Determine the residential status. Now 245 days. If you count the months, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, 9 months. Okay, 8 months. Then also 8 multiplied by 30, it is more than 182 days. It's very simple, more than 182 days. So Mr. E is resident. Now what about additional conditions? Additional conditions are saying for past 7 years, past 10 years. But he is not in India since 15 years. He was not since 15 years. So what, we are not supposed to calculate any additional condition, because additional conditions are limited to 10 years, max to max 10 years, preceding to previous year. But he was not in India since 15 years. Before 15 years, he was in India. So, straightforward, write down Mr. E is resident, but not ordinarily resident. So, that is what written over here. Should I suppose to calculate this in Excel? Hello. Should I suppose to calculate in Excel? Class. Very simple question. Sometimes this type of question will take time. Why? Because you don't know, if you don't know the concept, you calculate. Sir, HUF will be resident, but not ordinarily resident. Why? Because Karta is resident. Arey bhai, Karta is not resident. You are not supposed to calculate for Karta. Business are done from Australia, so Karta, HUF is non-resident. Okay? If HUF is resident, then we are supposed to calculate for Karta. We have to consider Karta. Done? Yes. The online students. Should I suppose to calculate? Look, this chart will give you the whole idea. This will give you the whole idea. Class. Look. Residential status for HUF. Control and management within India. If answer is yes, then we will check additional. If answer is no, then non-resident. Now additional condition. Karta, out of 10 years, 2 years resident, and out of 7 years, 730 days in India. If answer is plus, it is given plus sign. Means both the condition. 1 plus 1. If answer is yes, an ROR, otherwise RNOR. Simple. At the time of exam, you are supposed to go through the charts only. ICAI has given very beautiful charts. It will quickly understand all the things. It will help you to understand all the concepts. Okay, done. So if you have any doubt, then raise your hand or write down the query in chat box. Otherwise, all of you are supposed to write the enrollment number.